This is a homework question from the Chapter 9 review, question number 21. So what we're being asked to do here is calculate a annual percentage increase from a monthly percentage increase. Now, the thing that's throwing everybody on this question is that the percent is so large. This question is very similar to just calculate the yield, come up with the percent yield if this is the APR. It's very similar to that. And how do you do that? You use this formula. Now this formula is very similar to the formula for yield. It's just with the yield we have divided by n. Right here we divide the r by n and we multiply the t by n. So it's very similar to yield, and that's what we computed back in chapter 4. But the only difference is this time it's monthly, so t is number of months instead of years, and we're only we're accruing that interest, the price is increasing, sorry, one time a month. Okay, so there's the n here is 1 basically, and the t stands for months instead of years, but it's very similar to the yield formula. Alright, so if you remember, r in this formula, r is the percent is a decimal. Well, how do you change a percent to a decimal? You drop the percent symbol and then you move the decimal point back 2 places to the left, which in this case would be equivalent of dropping off 2 zeros. But no matter whatever the percent is, you just divide by 100. Okay, percent per 100, per meaning divide by 100. So dropping off the 2 zeros gives me 110. So that's r. That's what r is in this formula here. And then remember, t in this case is months. Okay, each time the price increased, it was another month. So t is the number of months, and it wants to know in a year, so t is 12. So there's our formula for the percent increase for a year here. And this is going to be a very large number, scientific notation, because of the 3-digit number to the 12th power. It's going to be a big number. So there's the 12th, and then minus 1, and then times 100 to change it back to a percent. So there's our number, 3.49 e to the 26. Alright, now this one was missed, so it's got the little red dots in there, but what you would do is just round. It says type whole number, so the 3.49 that my calculator gave me. Alright, the closest number to closest whole number is 3. Okay, that number is a 4, so that's less than 5, so we round down. So 3, and then the e to the 26, that's the same thing as times 10 to the 26. So there's where that comes from. Okay, and it's just this formula. Alright, it's just we're plugging into it. Now for a day, same formula. We're still taking this 11,000, dividing it by 100 to get the 110 that goes there for r. It's just now t, it's 1 day. T is the number of months. Okay, so it's not been a whole month. 1 day is, it says assume 30 days in a month. 1 day is a 30th of a month. So we end up replacing t with 1 over 30. Alright, so I'm going to go back to this same formula we just did. I'm going to hit second enter. Then I'm going to go back, and it's 12. I'm going to go in here, put a parentheses, and then insert 1/30th. Close the parentheses, and then delete that 2 there. I'm going to delete that. Alright, so this to the 1/30th minus 1 times 100. So there's what I get, 16.99, roughly 17% per day. Alright, so we just plug it into that formula. Just remember, because it's telling me that there are 30 days in a month, I just have to put a 1 over 30 right there.